Dear students, we have started today a new topic, that is the active voice and passive voice, isn't it? And before this, we had learned direct and indirect speech. So today, here we will take together I mean to say both tenses, that is the active voice and with passive voice. So here, in the active voice, you can see here that is the active voice, simple present tense. In this tense, that helping verb are do and does, and structure, that is the subject, V1 do does plus object, isn't it? And students, here that helping verb are here to do and does, so we have to apply this helping verb according to the singular plural. Then here you can see that simple present tense, this is the passive voice, this is the passive voice. So here helping verb are is, am, are. We what is, am, are in the passive voice, in the simple present tense, and in the active voice they are the do and does. So both this do and does and also is, am, are we have to apply according to the singular and plural. So here students, we will see the example in the active voice. So here structure subject V1 plus do does plus object. So here according to this structure, we have written a sentence, that is the Sachin subject writes, that is the V1, and later this is the object. So here where is the do does? So you know what, Sachin is singular, so we have to apply here does. I had told you as I told you that we have to apply do and does according to singular plural. So Sachin is singular, so we have to apply here yes. It means that we have hide this does inside the yes, isn't it? So here keep in mind, forever we have hide this does inside the right V1 by applying the yes here. So here Sachin writes a letter. So subject according to structure V1, then does hide inside the rights, and last is the object. So here we have to convert it into the passive voice. So first here what is the structure of the helping I mean to say passive voice simple present is object plus helping verbs is, am, are plus V3 plus by plus subject. So we have to also we have to also apply this all helping verbs according to the singular plural. So here in this sentence we need first object. So which is the object in the sentence? Subject, verb and object. This is the letter is the object. So we have taken this object first, later. Is the apply this helping verb is, am, are, which is, because letter is singular, therefore we have to apply is. Then compulsory there will be V3. V1 wrote and this is the written, so we have to apply completely V3 here. By plus last Sachin, that is the subject. According to this structure, you can see that later this is the object, then helping verb is, then V3 and by plus Sachin means subject. So then next sentence you can see that here we read the newspaper. Here we, that is the subject according to this structure. Then read, this is the V1. Then the object newspaper, isn't it? So you know what, we is the plural form, therefore we have to apply do, isn't it? We have to apply do instead of the we. But here we don't know, we don't need to apply here do. So here now we have to convert it into passive voice. So we need first object. So here subject, verb, this object. So here according to this structure, that object plus is, am, are plus V3 plus by plus subject. So here which is the object? First newspaper. Newspaper is the object. So we will take first, that is the newspaper. Then newspaper is singular, isn't it? So what will apply here is. Newspaper is, isn't it? And last, that is the I am to say verb V3. We have to apply compulsory V3 here, and by plus we will be converted into us, isn't it, students? So then more example is there, that is the people follow the rules. People follow the rules. People here the subject according to structure. Follow, this is the V1. People is also plural form, therefore we have to apply here on do. Then the rules. So here subject, verb and object, that is the rule. So here While converting direct to indirect, we have to apply, first we have to take, that is the rule, object, isn't it? The rules are singular is plural, there are the plural form of the rules, therefore we will have to apply are. Why? Because according to the plural and singular and plural. Then follow is the V3 of the follow, isn't it? And by plus subject, that is the people. So students, here let me remind you that simple present tense and simple present tense both active voice, passive voice, only there are changes in the helping verb, that is the do does, and here is am are. And structure, there is change in the structure. Here first subject we have to apply like this, then V1, then object, isn't it? And here we have to take changes in the helping verb, that is the do does, and here is am are. And structure, there is change in the structure. Here first subject we have to apply like this, then V1, then object, isn't it? And here we have to take first object, that is the then is a helping verb, then V3 we have to compulsory use V3 by plus subject. So students, I hope you might have understood, and we will take next portion of this topic in the upcoming period. So stay safe, stay home.